built that.
It still felt like friggin' summer up at Jimmy's on Set the Arvo.
Well, yesterday it was still 26 degrees, so it was nice. Actually, I played hockey last night. It was bloody. Mondays. Hey mate, we need to pour 15 metres of SM curb over the other side just where the bus lane is. So a couple of quick little chores in at the office and now off to Morisset Park for the majority of the day. Hi, could I get a large skim latte with one sugar please?
A large skim latte, one sugar?
Yes, thank you.
No worries, that was everything.
That's it, thanks. So, desperate need of my second coffee for the morning. My favourite little coffee cart has been moved on from where they were, unfortunately. So I'm making do with a Mickey D's skim latte. Not the best in the world, however, it contains caffeine and sugar.
Hello,
Thanks, mate.
I'm Jim Rockwell. Our program is People in Jazz, and today our man in jazz is Wes Montgomery. And many years ago, about 1959, well it was indeed in 1959, a dear old friend with whom I had been associated, owned a record company which was Riverside, sent me a demonstration record of an album he was about to release. And it was a guitarist then quite unknown. It was Wes Montgomery.
So just heading into Gaswell to get my mail. Having an office next to these guys is like putting a 5-year-old with your credit card next to a lolly shop. Not good. See, couldn't you just spend thousands in here? Actually, we do spend thousands in here, but job preparation, whether it's an entire job or a work item within that job, there is no such thing as being over-prepared. If it can happen, chances are it will. Perfect example of having job preparation is we are actually excavating a road down at Morisset Park tomorrow. We have traffic control involved. Now, traffic control is what it sounds like. They look after traffic. We need it whenever the public are involved or need to come through one of our work sites whilst we're working. They don't just look after traffic, they look after pedestrians. Down at Morisset Park, there's actually a national park next to where we're working, so there's people that come in and out of there, walking, hiking, etc. Anyway, off the point. Anyway, traffic control. The crew that we've got there tomorrow, I think it's costing about $145 an hour. There's also an excavator involved at $120 an hour, 2 trucks at $85 an hour, supervisor at $80 an hour, a labourer $50 an hour, and a roller at another $80 an hour. That all adds up to about $650 roughly, give or take, an hour. Now, job preparation, if it's not in place, traffic control sets up at 7 o'clock. Now, if your machines aren't working at 7 or just after 7, essentially that traffic control is dead money. So your machines need to be fueled the night before, or the guys need to get to the site early, fuel the machines so that 7 o'clock is ready to go. They also need to have them in a position that they can move to their dig site as soon as possible. This is all done the night before or discussed the night before, ready for the following morning. Pegging out or marking your dig location, again, needs to be done the night before, needs to be ready to go so that the operators are familiar with it. They know exactly what their work is at 7 o'clock, ready to go. No use talking about it once traffic control is set up. Again, it's dead money. If the machines aren't working while the traffic control's there, there's no point in having them. What else? Lunch in shifts. No use everybody going to lunch at one time. Again, traffic control is just sitting there at $145 an hour, heading towards overtime because they've already been there for 6 hours. The entire workforce of 8 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people goes off to lunch at the same time. Half an hour, essentially 45 minutes is down, so $100 and something. Doesn't sound like much, but it adds up on a day-to-day basis. So what you do is you need to work out who can go on lunch when. Okay, so it's taking 10 minutes to load a truck. One of the trucks has lunch whilst the other one's getting loaded. The digger operator goes on lunch when the second one finishes. The other truck tips his load after he's had his lunch, is back over, probably has to wait another 10-15 minutes, ready for that excavator operator. The roller operator can be rolling whilst the excavator operator's having lunch if he was just sitting there waiting for the excavator operator. All these little things need to be thought about by the supervisor the night before, discussed with in a toolbox meeting with the personnel, simply so there's no downtime. Job preparation, no such thing as being too prepared.